Mr. Lee.
Sure. I wanted
Sorry,
to.
no. Go ahead.
I've been looking closely at this Environmental Investigation Agency report about this, among other things, the Deputy Secretary General and her role in signing thousands of certificates for Rosewood. So I wanted to ask you a couple of questions. Just because I've heard the statement that the Secretary General stands behind her, and I wonder, first of all, can you say, has he read the whole report?
Secretary General is fully aware of the report and the accusations therein.
Okay, so I guess my question is, they quote directly a member of the Wood Exporters Association saying that Chinese businessmen traveled to Abuja and paid a minister. They didn't say who the minister is, but so he's very clear that is the Deputy Secretary General aware of any payments by Chinese businessmen to Nigerian officials involving the export of this rosewood?
What the Deputy Secretary General is very clear on, she has never taken any sort of illicit money, and she rejects categorically the accusations herein to the report. As for any other questions having to do with the functioning of the federal government of Nigeria, I would encourage you to ask the Nigerian government.
Can you see why signing thousands of certificates right before she came to the UN seems strange? Do you at least acknowledge that? And I have another question there, because in the report they actually say that much of this wood came from Cameroon. So I want to ask you directly, when she signed the certificates, what was her understanding of where the wood at issue? Because she definitely acknowledges signing the certificates, and that the wood, there's some dispute of when it left Nigerian shores.
I think I would refer you to the statement that we issue. She categorically refutes any claims that she signed illicit or any forged documents. She only dealt with issues having to do with wood coming from Nigeria.
I guess my question is this: is that I've seen she did an interview, I guess, over the weekend at some point with something called The Cable in Nigeria, and she said that she's been asked by a Chinese journalist about the timing between the certificates and the wood leaving. And so I'm just wondering, what is the procedure to actually get direct answers to these questions? Is she fielding questions by phone from Chinese journalists? Do we write to?
First of all, I mean, I don't think it is spokesman-like ethics to tell another journalist what contacts others are having. So that's not what I would get into. I would refer you to the statement that I read out last week, which I think covers your answers. If you have more questions, you can provide them. Yes, ma'am.